The Médoc is one of the world's most well-known wine-growing terroirs, or areas. This terroir, combined with its microclimate, make it possible to create unique, one-of-a-kind wines. Let's discover its incredible secret together. Spread over 16,000 hectares of vines, the Médoc is one of the most extensive vineyards in France. Its eventful geological history created the perfect conditions for cultivating vines. 30 million years ago, the Aquitaine of today was entirely covered by sea. A period of glaciation followed, which considerably lowered the sea level. Just one river existed at the time. Plate tectonics formed the Pyrenees, and with them came the rise of the south of Aquitaine and fracturing of the bedrock beneath it. Subsidence in the north of Aquitaine led to the development of a plateau, known today as the left bank. It now sits sunken more than 40 meters lower than the right bank. The river, which carried vast quantities of rocks and stones down from the mountains, would overflow onto the left bank, depositing Pyrenean pebbles over a period of thousands of years. This area became the first gravel deposit of the Médoc region, Terroir 1, still visible at Listrac today. The subsidence of the left bank compared to the right bank led to the creation of what we know today as the Gironde estuary. Rivers flow down naturally into this fault. Between 1 million BC and 15,000 BC, periods of glaciation and reheating followed one another sequentially. Every cycle of glaciation and reheating created a new deposit of rocks, sand, pebbles, and gravel that was then carried down from the Pyrenees by the river. The terraces created by these periods of glaciation and reheating will last tens of thousands of years, providing the best conditions for viticulture there could ever be. If we go up high, we realize that the Médoc has a unique position within Bordeaux vineyards. Looking beyond its position on the 45th parallel, which guarantees a temperate climate, it is surrounded by two bodies of water, the Atlantic Ocean to the west and the Gironde estuary to the east. The thermal inertia of the water regulates temperatures, preventing hot spells or freezing. This position also means that the peninsula regularly sees winds sweeping over it, protecting it from rain in the ripening period and guaranteeing all-important sunshine. These conditions, combined with a specific Médoc soil, give this terroir its uniqueness. It is a terroir that guarantees planted vines a high maturing potential and the production of great wines. The Médoc is the domain of Cabernet Sauvignon, the symbol of the grandest Médoc chateaux that follow the river. This exceptional terroir means that Cabernet Sauvignon matures here like nowhere else, and it is how the region has made a name for itself. But the Médoc is a very large region with heterogeneous soils. All the special knowledge or savoir-faire of Médoc winemakers has developed over the years to perfect the plantation of grapes to match the terroir. In cooler soils, Merlot is the predominant grape, whether to the west of the wine region like in Listrac or Moulis or Haut-Médoc, but also in the north of the peninsula in the AOC Médoc. A hugely important part of a winemaker's work consists of partitioning their terroir to bring out its best by knowing where to find the best combinations, just like the conductor of an orchestra. The art is in the assemblage, the way the grapes are combined. Merlot, which is very complementary, gives wines a great deal of softness from their infancy. Cabernet Sauvignon provides a good structure and can be kept for a long time. To continue the orchestral metaphor, let's not forget the most understated instruments that are key to the melody. Here in the Médoc, Petit Verdot and Cabernet Franc harmoniously complete the assemblages to bring out the best of the Médoc terroir. The formation of the Médoc terroir is much more special than it seems. The extraordinary diversity of the palate of Médoc Cru comes from the diversity of its terroirs, a special climate, and a careful choice of grape varieties.